Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes. We sell an occasional trailer. In the last 2 or 3 years, those of you who follow our sales know that we have sold hundreds and hundreds of diesel trucks for lots of reasons, principally because A, we like them, B, our customers like them, and C, they are such values. That said, anytime we list a truck, you see a truck of ours, folks, you can rest assured it's not one you can ride down the road to your corner car lot or something and find. All of our trucks are unique, they're different. We checked them out thoroughly. This truck we're going to list today is a wonderful example of that. We just drove it about 40 miles. It rides and drives perfect, and you talk about a good looking truck. This is about as nice a looking truck as you can find, folks, and you talk about a bargain compared to what you can find it down at your local dealership. That said, also, you can probably go buy you one just like it, brand new, for about $60,000. Don't know how they sell new trucks. And in a couple of years, it'll be worth what this one is. But this truck, folks, is as nice as they come. I mean, it's just perfect. There's one thing I got to tell you about it, so there's no surprises. It was a U.S. Marshal seizure. We bought this at a bank sale.
Government sale.
U.S. Marshal seizure. So the title, the miles are correct, been Carfax and all that, but they'll say it'll have TMU stamped on it. We can't do anything about that. That's U.S. government for you. But I want you to look at a wonderful truck.
That's because they can't get an odometer statement from the guy that they put in jail. Right. He obviously ain't gonna sign one.
Yeah. This is a 2005 F250. It's a Lariat, folks. It's an FX4 four-wheel drive, a turbo diesel, and just about as nice a truck as you'll ever see on the secondary market. It's beautifully painted. The paint's perfect. Never had any paint work. Doesn't need any. We think it's got like a 2-inch lift kit on it. It sets up real good, setting on a matching set of tires. Got a spare that's perfect. We're going to show you everything about it. The glass is perfect. It's only got 120,000 miles on it. Nerf bars you see here.
These are BF Goodwrench all-terrain 315 series tires, 17-inch alloy wheels.
Look at the frame. No rust. I mean, people always comment, ain't rust. No rust. But let me show you. We've got, you can't see it on this video, but there's a little rock thing right there. The paint's not anything, but you can see it if you catch the light, just like. This has had some sort of chrome package put on it. But I want you to look at the interior of this truck. It is a non-smoker's truck, has no odors. Look at the leather, it's perfect. The carpets, nothing to hide on this truck. This truck also has never had any paint work. You can see here, this is just the way Mr. Ford made it. Power on both sides, every option. Dan will show you when he drives it. But windows, door locks, tilt and cruise, stereo, CD, it's got it all. And it is, and I hate to be redundant with the word, but they just don't come any nicer, folks. Look at this truck. It's hard to believe a criminal owned it. Because he may not have known it was a criminal knowing our government.
Yeah, the way they seize stuff nowadays,
Look here.
It's hit or miss.
You can also always look inside this filler cap. Look at that, folks. No paintwork.
This one has the trailer towing package too. Got the spare.
I want you to look at the door jambs. I mean, no nice. You've got a bed liner in it. You can see it's an FX4 off-road. Tailgate and everything's perfect. There's a little bitty scratch right there, which you can't see. Spare is in it, perfect.
There's a tiny little.
But look down the side. No dings, no pings. Never had a paint gun on it. Doesn't need it. Look up under here. Look at the tanks and all there. Just as nice. It wasn't a whole lot nicer when it left a Ford dealership. A 2005 Ford, folks. Lariat. Come in here and look. I'm going to show these carpets first because people always say, what do the carpets look like? Look in here, it's perfect. These things, folks, it's never been a farm truck, it's never been a work truck, never been any that. Somebody used this to go back and forth to wherever they went. No dust anywhere. You can see all the wood's perfect. The leather is perfect. Tire on both sides. I want you to see the absence of pecks.
One little touch-up.
My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223, 601-218-1223. If you have a question about this truck, give me a call. If you want to see what you can buy it for, and you ought to be calling me if you're looking for this kind of truck, give me a call, answer my phone evenings, early mornings, weekends, whatever. Give me a call. If I don't answer my phone, I will call you back. And I tell folks all the time, if you're interested in these trucks, give me a call. We listed a truck last night. Man called me at 7 o'clock this morning and bought it. We've already killed the sale, and so it already had about 100 people looking at it. So now people are going to be calling me going, hey, what happened to the truck? Well, we sold it. We reserve the right to do that. We pay all of our eBay bills up front, so we're not beating anyone out of anything. But we can't show you a nicer truck than this, folks. We just can't sell a nicer one. I'm not telling you that you can't go down to your local Ford dealership and pay $60,000 or $65,000 for one that won't be just a little bit nicer, but it won't be a whole lot. I can assure you that. We're going to list it. We're going to sell it. If you need a truck, and if you need a truck to drive for whatever reason, I mean, work, play, or whatever, this is the truck. And you keep this truck in this kind of condition, folks, and you can drive it for absolutely so little depreciation you won't even know it if you decide to sell it in 3 or 4 years. But it's an immaculate truck. It's a 2004 F250 Lariat, FX4 package, 4-wheel drive package leather, got every option on the inside, only got 120,000 miles on it, been Carfaxed and all that. It is absolutely a super nice truck. You don't find them used like this very often. Thanks so much for watching our video, folks, and bidding on our sales. We appreciate that so much, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. I'm going to take you on a test drive. But first I want to show you a couple things. First of all, these batteries, 5 of 13, they're only about a year old. This extra wire here, that means it's got the supplemental heat, the electric heat. Main thing I want to show you is this truck has no blow-by. You set the cap on it, it doesn't blow off. It's got a little bit of smoke coming out. Now that's not unusual, that's normal, no big deal. As long as it's not puffing. This one's not puffing, so it's fine. The main thing is the cap doesn't blow off when you just sit it down on there. That means that the engine is not worn out, because if it blows off, you got worn out piston rings that are letting cylinder pressure get into the crankcase, and you got problems. But not a problem here. And of course, the other big thing on this truck is the EGR has been deleted, which that is the problem area on these 6.0s. You hear people say, oh, don't buy a 6.0. Well, it's because they've got a reputation because of the EGR coolers going out and causing problems. But this truck has an EGR delete kit, so you will never have to worry about the EGR system. So as long as you keep this truck serviced, change the oil every 5,000 miles, change the fuel filters every other oil change, and use Ford parts. Don't use, you know, whatever AutoZone's got on sale. Use the Ford parts. If you do that, this truck will last forever. If you don't do it, you'll have problems. That's the other big thing about these 6.0s compared to the 7.3s. You've got to service them. But if you take care of them, they will take care of you. That being said, like Dad told you, 128,110 miles. It's an 05. The seatbelt alarm keeps beeping at me, but you can see absolutely no service lights or warning lights or anything like that. No engine lights, ABS, whatever. It's got the tow command trailer brake system, 6-disc CD changer. The radio does work. Now, I don't have a CD, so I can't test that CD changer, but I've never had one bad. And it's also got the steering wheel controls for the radio and the air conditioning. It's got the fog lights, automatic headlights, of course power windows, power locks, tilt, cruise, cup holders. You can see factory cigarette lighter, not been used. This truck has no odors, hadn't been smoked in, no pets. This truck cranks right up, hot or cold, and runs perfect. Now, on a Ford 7.3 or a Duramax, you want to hear it run, you want to see it crank hot, because that's when they act up. These 6.0s, whether you buy it from us or whomever, you want to see it crank cold, because if it's got bad injectors or a ficum going out or any kind of problem like that, it's going to manifest itself when it's cold, and it may go away completely when it's warmed up and you won't even know. So like I said, buy from us or whoever, always hear 6.0 run cold. And like Dad said, this was a government seizure, so it's sold true miles unknown, but we run a Carfax. We've checked it out. That is the right mileage. And you know, it hadn't been messed with. Somebody did something wrong or got accused of doing something wrong, more than likely is all it takes nowadays, and had their truck taken from them, but they ain't messed with the miles on this truck. I mean, it's just too clean. It's got the camper package, it's got 373 gears, limited slip differentials, and you know, if you buy a four-wheel drive and it ain't got limited slip differentials, you ain't got nothing but a two-wheel drive, because without limited slip, you only get one wheel in the front and one wheel in the back actually doing any work. But with limited slip, all four are pulling all the time, and that's the only way to buy a 4x4. FX4, so it's got the skid plates, the Rancho shocks, and all that other good stuff. I'm trying to think what else there is about it. It's a, like I said, EGR's deleted. You ain't got to worry about that. If you want to buy it and fly in, drive it home, we'll pick you up at the airport. I would not hesitate to get in this truck and drive it anywhere. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work, because I'm filming and I'm driving at the same time, so the truck rides a lot better in person than it may look on the video. Although it is a you know, four-wheel drive truck with a small lift and big tires, so it's not going to ride like a Cadillac. And I will point out there are two tiny rock picks, right there and right there. They're not cracked or anything. Just nitpicking basically. These are tow mirrors. You can pull them out when you're towing something. They got the LED turn signals built into them. I just hit the cruise. You can see the cruise light come on, holding our speed. I'll cut it off. You can see we start slowing down. Horn works, wipers work. If you want to have it shipped, you know, we'll be glad to work with your shipper. If they've got a local terminal, we'll drop it off at no charge. Or if they want to just pick it up straight from us, we'll be glad to meet them during our usual business hours. And if you watch this video, look at the pictures. We don't shoot around anything. We don't try and hide anything. This truck looks just like it does in person as it does in the pictures. This, you know, our feedback on eBay is too important to try and hide something on a vehicle that most likely you're going to have it shipped, or you may fly in. But either way, you know, if we hide stuff, it shows up in our feedback, and we're not going to take that chance, and don't have to on this truck. I mean, it's about as close to perfect as you can get. And my dad's usually the one that gets carried away on these videos with how nice one is, and gets a little overexcited about it. But anyway, you can see we're doing 70 miles an hour going right down the interstate. Oil's good, transmission temperature is good, coolant temperature is good. It's got the driver information center, got the compass, tells you how far you got to run out of gas, and got the trip computer in it and all that. Has the overhead console with your sunglasses holder, automatic dimming rear view mirror, got a sliding rear window. The like I said, it does have fog lights. The oil change is out on the time, but not on the mileage, so you got a few more thousand miles left on the mileage. that's the local place in Byram, so it's a local truck. It's a Mississippi truck. Absolutely zero rust on this truck. So, you know, there's no rot to be found anywhere. It's a real southern truck. So, haven't been driving in the salt. We hadn't seen snow in 3 years. Nothing to worry about there. Goes into 4-wheel drive just like it should. Just an issue-free truck. And best of all, the EGR is deleted, so doubly so. Anyway, if you have any questions about the truck, feel free to give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. If you want to buy it, want to talk price, want to make an offer, call Dad. You got his number. We appreciate you watching this video and taking the time to look at our truck, and we hope to see you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.